Today on the show, I'm going to tell you the 3 things you need to do immediately in order to get longer engagement, receive a paycheck on the 21st when Google direct deposit to everyone else's account, and to watch your subscribers soar. This was one of the clues I didn't know when I first started out, but I'm telling you now. It would be so nice if the people who actually did YouTube or part of the YouTube creators, once you got to 10,000, would actually give you these clues. You'll hear some conversation, you get little different hints, but no one told me over the course of time, you gotta write a hook before you ask for a subscriber. Now, this may be probably similar. You guys have watched this right now and say, man, everybody knows that. You gotta write a hook. Well, if you watch some of my other videos, you would have heard me say, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow our channel. That way you get the latest content. And whenever we drop some new, you'll be the first one to see it. Or something like that. What I didn't realize is that that was causing me to lose subscribers who, because the first 30 seconds, the only thing I told them was nothing. I told them to subscribe for nothing. Do you make that same mistake? Do you tell people to subscribe for nothing? I made that mistake. So rule number 1 on Business Pro Tips is don't make that mistake. Write your hook. And I mean write it. Pen to paper. Write a hook. The second thing you need to do, and no one told me this either. I kept looking at this one video that was shot a while ago, and I'll put it up here that way you guys get to check it on out. That one video has made $1,000 shot from a cell phone. And as it was shot from a cell phone for 2 years, it done it in 2022 and in 2023. Actually, in 2022, it's made over $1,500. In 2023, it's made over $1,000. And it's probably one of the videos that I will always say was my worst video. But what I didn't realize was that my worst videos was not following that video. Every other video was worse because it didn't follow that video. And now you will say, what are you saying? Because the next statement after you write a good hook, and always remember this, is the last thing you're going to say in the video. Make sure you write it down and say it after your hook. Because they will remember it when you say it at the end of the video. So you have to say it, as the old saying go, tell them and tell them again. Well, you write a good hook, and then you tell them the last sentence and the entire conversation. And then after you say it later on in the video, you don't talk anymore. I have a fundamental mistake because I have to learn to be a creator where I don't know how to shut up. And by not knowing how to shut up, I will keep going, and you lose subscribers that way. I can't tell you the probably 75 to almost 10,000 subscribers. We should be closer to 180, but we're not because I wouldn't follow that rule. Something in me was like, I didn't tell them, so I was being impulsive. Don't make that mistake. Good hook, then the last sentence of the entire video, and here's the next one, foreshadow. Foreshadow is important because it allows for tension, it allows for drama, conflict. That's the next thing you do. Think of it in this regard. Would you watch a thumbnail of me? Or would you watch a thumbnail with my hand and a bicycle rotating in my hand that says, this is how you keep your bike from getting stolen if you don't have a lock. And that is what you see on the thumbnail, and you see a bike and you see my hand. Well, I can assure you that foreshadowing of my hook with the bike, the foreshadow is going to be my hand with the bike floating in it. The next thing is going to be the hook, which is, this is how you don't get your bike stolen if you don't have a chain. That hook, that imagery is called foreshadowing. The first 30 seconds on a long form of YouTube video is crucial. And if this is a short, then that meant that I have literally I have the first 4.5 seconds to get a person's attention. And it has to do with the hook, the last sentence, and foreshadowing. Critical. Lots of changes for the tension and for the conflict. As a content creator, it is a challenge because a lot of things, if you're not associated with other creators and you decide that you want to work on this project by yourself, when I first started out, I had a team. I still have a team. And part of working with that team is we sit back, we say, this is not working, this is not working, this is not working. Time to go back to the lab. Time to study more. Time to address the issue. This is not working. Well, one, let me tell you my process. my process is to write the hook, say the last sentence, foreshadow. And once you say the last sentence, the video is over.